Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming for you my everyday makeup routine. It is super simple, very limited, and mainly affordable prices for the products that I'm using. If there's anything that's more expensive, I do recommend something that is more affordable for you guys. So if you'd like to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in a little bit. I typically start by moisturizing my skin, so I usually use the Drunk Elephant polypeptide protein-y cream thing, but I actually don't have that with me right now because I'm at the salon, so I only packed whatever I could fit in this bag, so it's not that much. But what I do have with me is my Fenty regular primer. This is not the new one, this is the Pro Filter primer. I've heard really good things about the new one, but just haven't gotten to try it yet. So I just put this. It was kind of a lot. Oh my god, I really like that primer. But yeah, so also I have on my Laneige, whatever it's called, lip mask. This is the vanilla scent. So I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. What I usually do is just kind of like comb them up first. I'm gonna take my MAC clear brow gel and just run that through my eyebrows really quick, just to kind of keep the brows in place for what I want to do with them. Okay, so after I kind of flick my eyebrows up, I'm going to grab a brush like this. This is a MAC 242 synthetic brush. It's just super thin, and I like to like kind of go like that with them so it gets even thinner. This one is a Morphe E23 brush. It looks like this, big fluffy brush, just to blend in what I'm about to do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my P. Louise eye bases. So these are amazing. They're super hard to get your hands on because the shipping takes forever, but definitely worth it. So I mixed the shade 2 and 3. This is what they look like. They are very well loved in my kit. I use them on clients. I use it on literally everything. So it's an eye base that you don't need to set, so that's why I use it underneath my eyebrows. I don't put anything on my lid because of eyelash extensions. So I just put a little bit of each color on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna mix them together with my MAC 242 brush until I get kind of like a tan yet lighter than my skin tone color. What I'm gonna do is just kind of carve out underneath my eyebrow. This is literally gonna make it look like I did my eyebrows with only just shaping them, kind of. So I like my shape, but I just like them a little bit darker, and this one kind of like, this one's slacking. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. So that's what it's gonna look like, just like a super defined line. Then I'm gonna take that brush that I was talking about earlier, and I'm just gonna literally tap it in like this and just blend that out. I'm not bringing it low onto my eyelid because, again, eyelash extensions, so it's just gonna look like this. And I kind of like go like that in the front with the fluffy brush just to like soften it up. But yeah, that's what your eyebrow is going to look like. And then you can just see the difference. Like, it kind of like pops out my brow bone a little bit to make my eyebrows look a little bit more defined. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that on the other side. So it looks something like that. Okay, so next I'm going to actually fill in my eyebrows. And what I do for that is my Kat Von D Dip Brow in light brown. I usually use the brush that comes with, not comes with, but like is meant for this by Kat Von D, but I'm gonna use a MAC 266 brush. It looks super tiny like that. And what I do is I take a little bit of this product and I put it on the back of my hand and kind of like spread it out on the brush so it's like super thin. And then I'm gonna take that mirror again, and I like to start off by filling the bottom of my eyebrow and then kind of like flicking it up. I don't usually carve out the top just so it's a more natural look, and I always keep a little mascara wand, like a little spoolie to comb through to like blend it out and make it look a little bit more natural. So that is my eyebrow done and not done. So I'm just gonna grab my spoolie and comb through it to like soften it up a bit, especially in the front. I kind of like really flick through. But that is my brow. This brow I struggle because I have a really big scar in it, so I like to try and make it even as I possibly can. So then I'm gonna grab my spoolie again. So that is my brows. Next step in my routine, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal. So I have been using lately the Juvia's Place, I don't know the name of it, but it's their concealer. This thing is huge. I'm in the shade 18. I'm not sure if this still matches me. It might be too dark, but we're gonna work with it. So I'm just gonna dot it, like 2 dots underneath my under eye. I'm just gonna use the same brush that I used for my brows, like the concealer on my brows, and I'm just gonna tap this in. And kind of like blend it out a little bit. And then I'm also gonna take like a bigger brush like this, like a foundation looking brush, and just kind of pat it in so the edges blend nicer. Not nicer, like a little bit smoother. And I find that it doesn't crease as long as you set it right. So that's all that I care about. Oh, that just went right into my eyeball. Okay, so now we're gonna set what we just did, and I'm gonna use the Kylie Cosmetics translucent setting powder. I'm just gonna take a brush like this. This is a MAC 116 brush, and I'm just gonna dip into the powder, get a little, not a lot, but a good amount on my brush, and just kind of stamp it right onto anything that's liquid. So all my concealer, everything like that, and just kind of pat it until it goes away. I just have been recently using this and I'm obsessed. It is the Kylie Pressed Bronzing Powder in the shade Almond. It looks like this, definitely pigmented. Like I literally touch my brush and like that's all I need. Like it comes up so much. So what I'm gonna do is just outline, kind of, people say like a 3, but I'm just gonna go kind of like messy. I don't really like to be super particular about my bronzer because I feel like then that's when it starts to look like not natural. I mean, not that this is the most natural makeup, but it's definitely super simple. So I just kind of go like this on my cheek. I hold the brush this way so it's angled. Oh, by the way, this is a MAC 168 or 9 brush. But yeah, so I just go like that with it and kind of just go all over the place. There's no really like way that I do this. And then I'm gonna take some also and go on the sides and just kind of all over my nose. Okay, so after your bronzer is done, also what I kind of do sometimes, not all the times, is I'll just like take my brush and put a little bit of bronzer on the outer corners of my eyes, just for like an extra something. But I don't think I'm gonna wear blush tonight. Usually if I do though, I use the Milani Luminoso blush. I like it. But for highlighter, I'm going to use the Mama Mitchell and Be Perfect Cosmetics collab in, it's called the Sub-Zero highlighter collection. So it looks like this, well loved in my kit. I'm gonna mix the shade Made It and Lifestyle, and then just kind of go at it. I put it on the tops of my cheekbones, and then also tip of my nose, down the bridge of my nose, above my brow, like that. So this is the completed look. It is super, super natural. I really, if I'm gonna do makeup for anything, this is kind of what I do. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to see more videos like this, makeup style kind of tutorial, just let me know in the comments, and I'd be so happy to do more makeup tutorials for you guys. Even if it is like me doing makeup on somebody else, I would love to film something like that. So just let me know, and I will see you next time.